Hi, I'm Dennis Cometti. It's great to be back in Melbourne, where it seems like the only thing that grows here is the crime rate. Unpleasant humidity for this match. The players sweating like Marlon Brando eating Thai food. With me is a legend of the game, Matthew Richardson.
Hi Den, really excited about this one today. Even though it's an exhibition match, Dennis, we expect that both teams will want to win.
The dock is run onto the ground. The banners look great as the players get set to run through them. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. Umpire tosses the coin. The Tigers win the toss. Well, they say patience is a virtue, but if we wait any longer for the siren to kick things off, I'm sure this crowd will get a little unruly and maybe take matters into their own hands. And here's the bounce to launch the festivities. Sandland thumps it forward, is in his possession. He gains possession. Prestia gets the kick off before he's poleaxed by 5. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. Johnson with the interception. Did he see a ghost? Edwards slams it on the boot. Of the opposition. Hamlin wins the marking contest. Thumps the pigskin. Great mark. Butler lines it up. 40 metres from home. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. The Tigers take the first goal.
Butler can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on.
Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. His face says it all. Guided by Sandilands, Asprey has the ball. Cochin has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. It's boot to high. Great grab.
Prestia is a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often. Lining it up with the goal now. That's a nice, strong mark. Hill puts his boot on it. Spurred, really forced to earn that mark. He kicks the ball. A nice contested mark.
Neil kicks. Great mark. Low kick. Takes that one strongly.
5 is a first-class decision-maker. He appears relatively unhurried when under pressure and constantly finds the best option in heavy traffic. What a great skill. He slams that on the boot. The ball is out of bounds.
Sandland is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Nankervis. Neil with the mighty fist. Asprey with the mighty fist. 5 comes away with the ball. Great mark. Boots it. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Booted by Grimes. Cochin looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. We'll need his Saturday or Sunday best from here. Valentine hoping to level the scores right here. Grimes shoots off the handball. You wouldn't want to meet him in a dark alleyway. Going for goal number 1. The Doctors kick there first.
Valentine is a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often.
That replay shows just how good that goal was. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Guided down nicely by Sandilands. That's a piercing kick from Asbury. Simply outplayed the opposition there.
Nankervis. It's got a decent leap on him, but there's still some room for improvement. Johnson kicks it. Fife with a strong mark. He kicks the ball. Sandilands really forced to earn that mark. Puts boot to ball. Kirsten with the mark.
Gets boot to leather. Hands like dinner plates.
Ellis puts his boot on it. He grabs it.
Asprey sends the ball on its way. Sends it on its way. He wins the contest. Jams it on the boot. Nice mark there. Jams it on the boot. The mark is taken by Mundy.
Mundy is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. He slams that on the boot. Matera drops the ball, and the ball is out of play. A good fist.
Sandlands with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Through for a point. Fremantle by a point. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. They look for a quick option here. A pinpoint pass is the key. Rance with no time to delay with that kick. Gray just gauging which way that wind is blowing. 45 metres out. Rance will be upset with that. An empty field in front of Ballantyne. That's 2 in a row for the Dockers. The Dockers by 7 points. The kick is about as straight as a shopping trolley, and it's a goal. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Look at that bounce. Sandlands without a touch. The clearance by Nankervis. He takes control of the loose ball. He receives the handball. He's picked up an injury. That looks nasty. He'll be rushed to the rooms for medical treatment. Don't think, though, he'll be coming back. Richo, this match keeps getting better and better. Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. Martin runs past and gets the ball. Smothered. Clean tap by Edwards. Tapped by McIntosh. Martin gets the tap. He collects the loose ball. Lambert hand passes to space and hopes for the best. What a mark! They'll snatch the lead if he can slot this. Richmond have scored the last 2 goals. The Tigers goes back into the lead. I'll put a cork in that goal. That's vintage stuff. And I bet he'll only get better with time. Rioli celebrates. Knocks it down in front. Deft touch from Martin. Tapped by Johnson. Hill taps. Deft touch from Revolt. Edwards collects. Clean tap by Martin. He's got it. Can he do it? Edwards. Edwards. The Tigers starting to exert some dominance over the Dockers with the lead of 24-13. I got to say, that's even a better goal the second time around. He acknowledges the crowd.
Rewalt just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. Edwards with handball. Bennell gets a fist to it. Handballs it into open space. Hamling with the interception. Good mark. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. Sending it on its way. He grabs it.
Caddy doesn't waste that opportunity. Takes that one strongly. Not much time left in this quarter. Greg. The Tigers with the ascendancy over Fremantle, leading the match 30-13. He scores, he scores, he scores. What an absolute classic. He loves it. The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. Tap to advantage. Asprey goes back to collect the ball. A free kick and several tick. Reynolds takes it well. Richo, your thoughts on the first quarter?
Richmond have to perform at a consistently higher level than others.
Time to check the stats. Richo.
The Tigers have 27 kicks on the board and the Dockers have 22. Fairly close if you ask me. Marks are fairly close on the scoreboard with the Tigers on 19 and Fremantle on 17.
Enlightening, Richo. The players have received their instructions and they're ready to start play again.
Winners don't wait for chances, they take them.
Nan Curtis lays a hard tackle and forces the ball to spill out. Gets boot to leather. A mark by Caddy. Works it across the ground. Spilled by Martin. Johnson picks it up. Rioli pushes in the back like here. Rioli drives the ball towards goal. Tapped by Ryan. He runs for home. Martin bumped off the ball. The ball picked up. Hughes gets the ball out of the pack. It's been intercepted by the opposition. A goal for the Tigers. The Tigers have scored the last 5 goals. Richmond to goal. Celebration time after that one for Martin. All is in readiness. Umpire bounces the ball.
Sandilands just a real slippery customer if you give him any space. He gets boot to the ball. He takes a strong mark. He kicks the ball. Hill with a strong mark. Sending it on its way. He wins the contested mark. Mundy puts his boot on it. Gray with a strong mark.
Gets boot to high. Takes the mark all by himself. Bumps the pigskin. Wins the hard ball. He steadies now in front of goal. Sends it on its way. He shouldn't have bothered. McCarthy hand passes. Kirsten going for number 1. Chalk up a goal for the Dockers. Fremantle needs 3 goals to get back in this. That replay shows just how good that goal was. Smiles all round. Sandlin's with the tap, able to grab it on the half volley. Cochin gets the hand pass. He's had lots of touches this match. Guided down nicely by Martin. Shot by Martin. Goes wide for a behind. The Tigers leading 3 goals the difference. Disappointing kick there.
Hamling is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Rioli has a kick. Rioli has slotted it through for a 6-pointer. The Tigers have the advantage on the scoreboard over the Dockers.
There's one for the time capsule. The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. Asprey is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Sandilands. Kicked by Caddy. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Great grab. Kicked in a flurry. Hooley ran to meet the ball and took the mark superbly.
But the Tigers' big men are not pulling down many marks inside the 50, with most of the Tigers' scoring opportunities coming from shots on the run. Rioli lines up.
He He's getting accustomed to kicking goals. And they like it behind the goals. He likes it. Goal. This kick puts them further into the lead. I've got to say, that's even a better goal the second time around. You can see it on his face. He's happy with that effort. Asprey directs it down. Bounces favourably for Martin. Approaching the goals now. The mark is taken by Rioli. Rioli shoots. He gave it a crack, but it sailed wide of the goal. The Tigers with the ascendancy over Fremantle, leading the match 50-19. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Hamlin gets set to kick it back in. He opts to play on with the ball. Kicks it long. Hill got under it.
Hill is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Lambert kicks it. Strong mark there. Sandilands kicks the ball. He gets it under pressure. Prestia kicks it. Martin takes the mark.
He's a long way from home, but he's a chance. He's on a 30-degree angle. Blakely with the pass. Johnson returns it. Wow, some of his hits border on felonious assault. No one troubling him there.
Neil may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure. He gets it under pressure. Sending it on its way. The mark will be paid.
Kirsten will be kicking from, as they would say, downtown. Broad taps it. He gains possession. Taken by Ellis. Puts boot to ball. Batted down nicely by Broad. 5 taps. Neil with the tap. Cochin made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. He has the ball. It's like he has the ball on a string. The loose ball picked up. Walters gives the ball to the man on the run. A lot of possessions for him. Great mark under pressure. Kirsten has a shot. It's a question of accuracy. Drops the ball. Roar with a big bump to Ballantyne. What a great goal by Matera. That will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome. Fremantle won't be so desperate after that goal. He's loving that replay, and he's making sure his opponent knows all about it. You can see it on his face. He's happy with that effort. Sandlands knocks it down the field. Asprey comes in like a wrecking ball. Wow, what a hit. Reminiscent of young, lethal Lee Matthews. The hindposts should be cowering in fear. Tapped by Gotcha. Prestia taps it. Casanova would have been jealous at that pickup. A low kick from Walters. Kirsten has it. Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range. The goal's right in front of Matera. Going for goal number 2. Fantastic goal by Matera. That's 2 in a row for Fremantle. They're making a charge for the lead. They'll have to get some more points on the board though. There's one for the time capsule. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. Sandlands with the punch. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Caddy knows he needs to hang on to them. Townsend throws it clear as day. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. How did you see that last quarter, Richo?
The Tigers are playing well, but even if they are on the right track, they'll get run over if they just sit there in the second half. so they need to go into the rooms at half-time and sit and look at ways that they can improve.
Let's take a look at the stats, Richo.
Fremantle are far behind on the scoreboard, but are neck and neck with Richmond in the stats.
You always have that unique perspective on things, Richo. An interesting first half. Let's see how the third quarter pans out when we return from our half-time break. Second half is underway.
I'll tell you what, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Curtis taps. The bouncing ball is controlled. Edwards gets it on the bounce. Slams it on the boot. Butler claims the ball. 45 metres out. Get backing from this position. Kicked at goal by Butler. Van. Like a banana through a letterbox. What a wonderful goal. He's enjoying that goal, and why not? All is in readiness. The ball is bounced. First hand's important. The bouncing ball is controlled. He gets tackled as he hands it off. The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition. Play with the kick. Marked by Valentine. Pumps the pigskin. Great mark over the pack. 40 metres from home. Get backing from this position. Going for goal number 2. Like a banana through a letterbox. What a wonderful goal. Kirsten happy. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game.
Sandilands has got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game. It comes off hands. He steals the ball on the bounce. Gets a handball to the running man. Spur picks it up. Good hand skills there. Prestia bumps. Mundy gets the interception on the bounce. Neal kicks the ball. Valentine gets the upper hand.
Kicks it across the ground. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Bumps the pigskin. Broad with the tap. Floston decisively. Lucky bounce collected. Asprey runs past and gets the ball. Gets the loose ball.
The Dockers just aren't running for each other and creating any space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many shots inside 50. Ellis gets the ball. He gets bumped. Grimes knocks it down. Broad has the football. Ellis with the football. Strong mark there.
A desperate kick there. Broad presents and takes the mark.
Sending it on its way. Edwards with the ball.
Edwards one out in the square. It was all his.
Well, Fremantle haven't been able to set up many shots at goal, but I'm not sure that's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way. Valentine has a kick. He really had to make more of that.
The Dockers need a score here. They'll be disappointed with that effort. He's searching for his teammates. Letieric gets the upper hand. 30 metres from home. Letieric with the shot. Chalk up a goal for Fremantle. They'll have to put in a lot of effort, but they could still catch up. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Sandilands really gets onto this one. He spears the ball. A mark by Asbury. Jams it on the boot now. Has he? Yes, he's paid it.
The dominance we're seeing from Richmond at the moment has come mostly from their running goals. They just haven't been able to get up to the contests and take a mark inside forward 50. The umpire will toss it back in. A good fist. Hodgson gains possession.
Asbury with first hands to the ball. Reeled decisively. Batted down nicely by Johnson. Clean tap by Hamling. Pick up by Lambert. He runs for home. Picked up under pressure. Kicks it. A nice uncontested mark for Fife. Sends the Sharon on its way.
Sandilands can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. He kicks the ball. Sending it on its way. It's a mark. He kicks the ball. He grabs it.
Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. 50 metres out. Shot at goal by Walters. All eyes are watching. He kicks long, but not accurately enough. It won't be a goal for him. Fremantle trailing by less than 2 goals. They're still in this. They'll be disappointed with that effort. Rance assesses his options now. He's just trying to find a loose man in the defensive 50. Drops the ball. Townsend has been a step and a half too slow all game. Quick hands find the running player. Hands like dinner plates. Booted by Fife. The contest, no match for him. Booted by Asbury. Good mark by Prestia.
Prestiak's really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster. Martin goes for goal. The huge kick makes it through the goals.
A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Sandilands decisively is in his possession. Lovely hand pass hits the man. He runs into the goal. He can't get it home from that distance. Fremantle won't be happy to see that scoreboard. Disappointing kick there. Rance gets set to kick it back in. Takes that one strongly. 30 metres out. Patera going for number 4. No, we've got nothing but sympathy for a man who doesn't score. Big trouble for Fremantle. They need to kick a few now. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Rance waiting for the man to free up. He kicks it to himself. Slams it on the boot, and the mark will be paid.
The Tigers could bypassing their forward targets and having shots on the run with very few marks inside forward 50. Walters kicks it. Matera with the ball. He boots it. Ballantyne with a strong mark.
He's getting accustomed to kicking goals. What a great goal by Ballantyne. He's giving it all he's got this match. That's number 3. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Sandilands got the hit out. He'll get a free for that tackle. Far too high. Cochin boots it. He misses the mark. Mundy with the tap. Squeezes out a handball. Edwards has the ball. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Johnson charges fiercely with a powerful bump. That was an interesting term right there. Your thoughts, Richo?
If Richmond can maintain their structures and continue playing on their terms, then this game is a foregone conclusion. So it's just about the last roll of the dice if Fremantle intend to make any inroads to this deficit.
Time to check those stats.
The Tigers and Fremantle are close in handballs. Neither team appears to have a distinct advantage. Not much difference between the way these two teams are kicking. Both fairly even on 74 and 67.
Thank you very much, Richo. The players are starting to feel the strain of the first 3 quarters now.
It's not over when you're losing terribly. It's over when you quit.
Asprey kicks it out of congestion. Martin just gauging which way that wind is blowing. A risky proposition from here. He'll need a big kick to make the goals. That kick has gone well wide and hit the point post on the full. Free kick. A mark by McIntosh. Gets boot to high. Butler enjoying a height advantage. 45 metres out. Puts boot to ball. Johnson couldn't keep his hands on it. That play is as high-tech as it can for. Having a big day going for goal number 4. The Tigers by 15 points. Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. You can see it on his face. He's happy with that effort. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Sandlin's try swinging your purse next time. Rich coming from the guy wearing makeup. Lambert alone for the uncontested mark. Slams it on the boot. Simply outplayed the opposition there. He'll need a long-range boomer from here. Martin tries his luck with a shot at goal. To be generous, you'd say he was just wide of the mark with that shot. Richmond in front. It's not the score he was looking for. Not much on offer for handling. He plays it to himself. Clears now. Good mark by Lambert. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. Gets boot to leather. Strong mark by Butler. 35 metres out. Butler shoots it. Butler with a great kick. The lead has been increased. That's 2 in a row for Richmond. The Tigers with a healthy gap on the scoreboard, leading Fremantle 75 to 53. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Sandlin's with the tap, scoops up the bouncing ball, hits the running man. Lucky bounce collected with the ball now. Kirsten with the ball. Neil running in, about to kick. He's a ball magnet. Dishes it off by hand. Asprey keeping it low. Rance with the mark.
Rance is a great mark, strong overhead and on the lead. Cochin with the kick. Lambert marks it. Sending it on its way. Butler takes a contested mark.
Kicks. Hands like dinner plates. 40 metres from home. Rioli looking to add another. What a match he's having. The Tigers by 28. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one. Sandlin's got the hit out. Asprey controls. Asprey throws it clear as day. Sends the Sharon on its way. McIntosh will be upset with that. Right now he looks like a man in a darkened room trying to discover where all the furniture is. Chips it down towards half forward. Nice contested mark by Kirsten.
Kirsten is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. McCarthy has a kick, hit the post, that's a behind. Fremantle will need to dig deep to fix the scoreboard deficit they faced at Richmond.
That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Not much on offer for Raw. He plays on with a little kick. That came off the boot with huge power. Drops the ball. Able to grab it on the half volley. Neil again, Richard.
Yes, he's giving 100% right now.
That ball is becoming a yo-yo for him. It keeps coming back. Deft touch from Townsend. Guided by Neil. Prestia with the tap. Neil with the tap. Guided down nicely by Floston. Lambert with the mark.
Lambert got a really good footballing brain. Rance with a strong mark. Nice bit of power then. Rioli with beautiful hands above the head. He really is a great target to kick to. Rioli kicks for goal. Wowee, what a huge kick. The Tigers are in front.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully. Sandlin's with first hands to the ball. Prestia kicks from the pack. Simply outplayed the opposition there.
Martin is incredibly competitive, and you can count on the fact that if he makes a mistake, apart from being dirty on himself, you won't see another one for a long, long time. Martin takes a shot. It's through for a point.
Richmond leads by 34. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Hamling has a fair kick on him. I expect him to roost this down the middle. Kicks into the middle. Nice mark there. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Sends the Sharon on its way. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. The mark missed by Hill. Right now he looks like a man in a darkened room trying to discover where all the furniture is. 50 metres from home. Martin slams it on the boot. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Here he is going for goal number 7. Rioli only claiming a behind. The Tigers over. The Dockers by 35. I would have expected him to nail that. Looks like he's going to go long. He plays it to himself. Hamlin keeping calm, and he kicks the ball out of the 50. Caddy with a chance if he keeps a cool head. Sends it on its way. The contest, no match for him.
Fife has so much potential, he could just be anything. He gets it under pressure. Hill puts his boot on it. A nice contested mark. He gets boot to the ball. Gray, with beautiful hands above the head, he really is a great target to kick to.
Kicks. Marks. Cochin boots it. Edwards the better man there.
Puts boot to ball. He marks the ball.
Caddy slams it on the boot. Marked by Martin.
Martin is one of the most astute decision makers in the game. Footy is becoming more and more a thinking game, and you can't be out there purely on physical ability. He's a great asset to his club. A great mark under pressure. Mundy puts his boot on it. Martin marks it.
Kicks. The Dockers really had their pants pulled down on this occasion. Richo, any last-minute thoughts?
In this business, I reckon winning is everything. The only ones who remember when you lose are your wife and your dog. Hopefully for their sake, they recognise them when they get home.
Final scores are 89-54. That's it for this match. Thanks to my co-commentator, Matthew Richardson.
Well, thanks for having me. That's all we have time for. We'll see you next time.